So I've been wanting to do this for a while now, and I've actually been scared to do it because I've actually had to be honest with myself and admitting to yourself that you've kind of messed up your life kind of sucks. My name is Michael Eisenhower, and I'm 27 years old, and I am rebuilding my life. I worked for the same company for 9 years, and I was crucial in building three different divisions for the company. I managed at times up to 5,000 staff at one time nationwide, and we did corporate marketing events for AT&T, Doritos, Frito-Lay, Dannon, all over the country. And my job was to manage the staff and manage the metrics and make sure we were reaching our numbers everywhere and reporting to our clients how we did on every single event. And the thing about working for the same company for 9 years, especially when your boss are the owners, is you really become close to them. They know a lot of your personal stuff. You know a lot of their personal stuff. And so when they let me go in November of last year, of 2015, I fell into quite a huge depression. I really felt like I lost a family. I couldn't understand why. I hurt for quite some time, and I spent about 7 months unemployed, no unemployment, and basically spent my entire IRA, my entire 401k, moping and kind of becoming a little crazy, doing things I'm not proud of. But honestly, I've accepted that I've done them, and I'm rebuilding. And towards the last 2 years of working there, I kind of was working close to 80, 90 hours a week and was always traveling and always working, that I actually lost a lot of my close friends. I used to have this group of guys that we used to spend at least 5 out of the 7 days together doing something. And in that time of those 2 years when I was working a lot, I lost connection with a lot of them. And, one of them, when I told them that I had lost my job, actually texted me saying, "Michael, I know how much you loved that job, but I'm so glad you don't work there anymore. We miss you. We love you." And what was hard about that is I haven't seen them since I lost my job. You find people you're close to, and when you need them most and they're not there, it's rough. It's awakening. It's a realization, and it's hard. But at the same time, their lives have changed. One of them is getting married, or two of them, I guess, are getting married. And I have a couple of friends that have had children in that time, and they all have their own lives, and it's not something I can expect for them to step out of their craziness and assist me with mine. And so at the same time of being hurt by them, I also have to be really understanding and forgiving of them as well, which makes it even harder. And hopefully through this process of me rebuilding, I will be able to salvage some of those relationships and rebuild that strong connection that we used to have. And in the meantime, I've also made some great new friends, and I'm excited to see where it goes with them. And I've developed, I guess I realized a couple days ago that I am in my late 20s. Which is really hard to say when you're starting over with nothing. I'm in my late 20s, and when most people my age are in their late 20s, they're reaching the top of their careers so that they can buy their house and start their family. And as you can see, I live in a studio, which I love. I love my studio. With my dog. She's not up there anymore, but that's Maddie. Hey, princess. And so to be amongst all those late 20s who are at the top of the career, literally being at the bottom of my career is probably the biggest hit to my ego. Because when you're 19 and 20 as a director of a division, and at 21 and 22 the national director of of an entire company. You build a big ego. So this was a big hit to me, and finally admitting the words, I'm in my late 20s and I'm starting over, I guess has allowed me to finally record my first video. What do you want? Come on. Not with the toy. Not with the toy. Okay. Come on. Ooh, you're sweaty. So to finally record my first video, but I recently, about 3 weeks ago, started a serving job at Blue Mesa over here on Northwest Highway across from North Park. Come and see me, ask for me. I've promised myself when I was in high school I would never be a server, and my sister actually told me that because I put that out in the universe, the only way I would ever get hired at another marketing job would be to become a server again first. And I have to say it's been quite an experience, but I'll go into that on another video. And then at the same time, as of Saturday, I actually started a new position also with REI, so I'm currently working 2 jobs. REI is having a garage sale on June 11th, also on Northwest Highway and 75. Anything that's ever been returned, we're going to be marking it down, crazy reduced prices, and selling it in a huge garage sale. So come by and check it out. But right now, I am at the ground level as a server, and I'm at the ground level on the floor at REI. And I'm a hard worker, and I know I can rebuild myself, but rebuilding takes time. And I think that's what I've had to accept is if I'm going to do this rebuilding, I've got to accept that time is going to be a factor. And what I do have control over is my performance and how quickly I move through it. And so, at least for right now, I'm going to work my ass off, work these 2 jobs, and hopefully pay off some of my debts. I have 2 student loans, I have a personal loan that I need to get paid, and I have a credit card that really needs to be paid off. So I'm going to spend my time living in my little studio and rebuild from the ground up. And I invite y'all to join my journey because I know that there's probably a lot of other people like me who are starting over, and maybe not career-wise, maybe not friends-wise, maybe not personally, but in some form, and it's hard. And I'm going to tell you right now, the hardest part is admitting to yourself that you're starting over, and the only person who's going to help you make it through is yourself. And you've got to put in the work, and you're going to have to give up a lot of things to do that. But until you admit that and accept that, you're not going to be able to move forward. And I'm at the point where I accept it, and I'm ready. Let's conquer the impossible.